Congressman Harris says there are as many as 6 states whose election results are questionable. And those counts, he says, all warrant a full and independent investigation.
If there's no wrongdoing, there's nothing to hide, let's go ahead, throw open the windows, open the doors. Let's see all the materials.
During a Zoom interview on Monday, Maryland Republican Congressman Andy Harris explained he's concerned with the election results from as many as 6 states. He plans to co-sponsor objections raised in those states in order to spur a debate on what still needs to be investigated.
We're going to lay out the case in front of the American people for why investigations should occur. I think that our side will lay out why more investigations should be done. And look, I'd love to hear from the other side why investigations shouldn't be done.
Congressman Harris charges that more than 10,000 registered voters moved out of Nevada and yet cast a ballot as if they still live there. He defends President Trump's phone call to the Georgia Secretary of State, asking him to find more than 11,000 votes in his favor.
The president was asking that efforts be made to see if there were Trump ballots, to find these Trump ballots that may have been either shredded or discarded or eliminated in some way, which of course would be an obvious violation of federal law.
Congressman Harris disagrees with Governor Larry Hogan's characterization that the rejection of the certification is a scheme and mockery of the system. Harris is surprised by the comment, pointing to the contest for governor between Paris Glendening and Ellen Sauerbrey as an example.
I clearly disagree with him. I'm not sure, especially being the governor of a state where there is widespread belief that a gubernatorial election now, 26 years ago, in fact, was a stolen election. Supporters of President Trump are urged to gather in Washington on Wednesday by the president himself. Congressman Harris urges a peaceful protest, and he also says he hopes that counter-protesters don't get violent. Reporting live from Lutherville, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.